Hello and welcome to Amnesia the Dark Descent with the Book of Akers Gaming. We're continuing on our horror game stint from the Discord suggestions list. And now we're going to be starting Amnesia the Dark Descent. I have already maxed out all of the settings and lowered the gamma a little bit. That's interesting. Hard mode, you say? Now, I have beaten Amnesia quite a few times on different devices. So, like, I don't think I have any Steam achievements on this. Let me check. So, for Amnesia the Dark Descent, I have 0 out of 18 achievements. So, I haven't played it on here. We could do hard mode. See, what I don't like about this is the fact that tinderboxes and oil are harder to come by. I like being able to see, you know? A little bit. Sure, we'll do hard mode. I'm seeing in OBS that the game looks a little laggy. For me, it's perfectly fine, but I'm hoping it's not showing up in the recording as laggy. I hope
Don't
it's just
forget,
weird.
some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at
Daniel.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Interesting. Everyone already knows the story to Amnesia, I'm pretty sure, but it is nice to see it again here in 2026. Brings back good memories. Yeah, M just brings up mementos. Nice. Sensitivity is real low. The saving cost 4 tinderboxes. That's kind of crazy. Sound, graphics, that's fine. I'm looking for input. Mouse sensitivity, increase that. Let's double it. I need to be able to turn around with one quick motion. So if my mouse is in the middle of my pad, I go left. That doesn't get me all the way where I need to go. So let's increase that more to 2.8. Okay, good. That's better. There's mouse smoothing on, so that's interesting. That adds an effect. Can I lean? Yeah, I can lean. Now, in the base game, I'm pretty sure there'd be tinderboxes in here. See, I don't like the less tinderboxes thing modifier for the hard mode, but I'm willing to accept it. I think it's just in a video effect right now, but I feel as if it's kind of fuzzy. I'm pretty sure it's just because my character is wibbly and wobbly right now. Oh yeah, I can take the knights off, the heads off of these. I remember. Tinderbox. Alcohol. This is going to be a more cinematic Let's Play, so I won't talk too much, but I'll still speak, of course. So, inventory I, tab. Ah, I remember these. Like it. Okay, check all the corners for goodies. Daniel's quite a bit slower than his Penumbra counterpart. My movement definitely is not as quick. The character's panicking. Oh, he's on the ground. A little bit disorienting. But I am still in control. Nothing in there. Nothing up here. Nothing back there. Tinderbox. It is very dark. I wonder if how much hard mode will actually be, the hard. It just means I can never use tinderboxes to, light things. I have to always just save them. A slight headache. I can't sprint yet. Part of the reason why I'm going so slowly. If I stand still, do I get like night vision? No, I don't get that Penumbra night vision. Just checking under the stairs. Not seeing anything. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. I don't think I'll be reading every single thing. There's a lot to read in this Amnesia game. Cockroaches? How's my sanity? Oh wow, my sanity is going down fast. Calm down, Daniel. It's not that dark in here. Taking a good look around. Yep, not seeing anything. Best way to get sanity back is with progress. The soundtrack is nice. I remember it. I remember it well. I also remember a tinderbox being over here, but it's not over here now. So that's interesting. Just look at the sunlight, Daniel. You'll be fine. Lantern. Nothing in the chest this time. Very little oil. It is like pitch black in there, Jesus. I wonder if taking my lantern out and putting it away does, takes more electricity, takes more of the oil than it otherwise would.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Such a good introduction. Lever. Nothing around, no tinder boxes. Entrance hall. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. I can now move quickly, and the screen definitely, this looks a lot better.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Look look around for goodies. Goodies are always important. Tinderbox. Kissing cockroaches. Oil. I'll use that when I need it. So if this wasn't on hard mode, there'd be stuff in these chests. I think this be the front door. If I don't look at it, it can't scare me. So, cellar and the laboratorium. Just looking around. This is the tabularium. Let's go this way first. It's always better to go upstairs than downstairs. Door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in the London seemed appropriate somehow. Yeah, I'm just gonna treat these monsters like I treated them in Penumbra. I don't really mind them.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Expeditions. I'll remove the hints. I don't need the hints. Show hints? Nah. No thank you. Don't need that. This goddamn statue and the history behind it. You stay there. Good memories. As I was saying, I don't really pay the monsters too much mind. I treat these games more like adventure puzzle solvers, and part of the puzzle is getting around the monsters. I don't really get scared easily by like anything in real life and in games. So I can't really give you the Markiplier or PewDiePie scream of doom whenever something bad happens. I just go, oh, how do I deal with this situation? How did I get here? You must be wondering. check that out in a second. Continue this room. There's a piano in here. Hey, that's my piano. No hiding. Oil is nice.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Nothing else in here? A cave in. Come here. Simple enough.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Cool stuff. I do remember most of the story from Amnesia, but I am still listening for all that I have forgotten through the years.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Gathers. Oh, this is talking about the Baron of Brennenburg, Alexander. Oil. I feel like I was swift enough. It cost 4 tinder boxes just to save, so I'm not gonna waste any. Where's full silver? Be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever interest. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. Would solve a sense of both of my problems. Who broke the door? Oi! Who's going around breaking my doors? Over there. Wait. Get back here. Oh hey, the piano started playing. That's nice. I'm pretty sure, I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure the monster's not real yet. It's just a figment of our character's imagination at this time. So I'm doubly not scared because Ooh. My brain! My brain! Ah!
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yep, my camera wants to look at it. I can't resist. Oh.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Did I explore all these rooms? Any room I missed? feel like I missed a room. I was in here. Ah, here we go. Oh no, a book fell. See, there's nothing in these chests, which I'm like very certain normally there would be. There's nothing in this room. Yep. Let's keep these lanterns off for now. Dust. Suppose I've gotten every room now. Let's go ahead and head out of here then. And try not to waste any more oil. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Ah! The area now has goop. Goop over there. Okay, it didn't actually hit me. Good. Let us go this way to the wine cellar. I do have a key. Let's go to the places that don't require a key just yet. A stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. If it's scary, don't look at it, my character. Calm down. I'm just here trying to get some sanity back, so I can look at the fire, Daniel. Daniel, look, you're in the light. Is this just like permanently like lowering my sanity? I'll keep it move on then. Ooh, these effects are making it very hard to see.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part Aquaforce.
One day I will return. If it wasn't long for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. So, is this game directly connected to Penumbra? I didn't actually think there was a connection. Trying to make artificial vitae. He has moved all of his chemical components to the wine cellar. Calm down, whatever's making all that racket. Chess. Nothing. Man, hard difficulty sucks. You know, I wonder if there's anything up there. Fuck it. I'll use one. Just so I can clear my sanity out while I'm doing this little side objective. Stacking the boxes. Ooh, calm down. Nope, nothing up here. Still dot level sanity, huh? How long do I have to stand near a light source to gain my sanity back? Jesus. Entrance hall. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell. The camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face, and the dry air pressed his lips, I believe is what it said. Wine cellar. It was done, the man said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinman awaits, grinned the toothless foreman.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Nothing in there. Laudanum, you're not real. Get back here. What? He's gone. I am adult. I'm no longer a little kid. Your spooky monster does not startle me even slightly. Nothing there.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Oil does not come around quickly. Nothing else in here. Not open. I'm just trying to quickly search around, see if there's anything hidden in these corners. Nothing. Nothing over here. The glow stick from Penumbra was genius, by the way, because it meant we had another way of lighting things up without having to worry about the lantern specifically.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here alive.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
My name is Wilhelm, House of Greenwich, Castle Rebirth. Healthy humans. Eurytus. To claim that I struggled with this issue. When I can't remember the numbers. There are many, perhaps even 100. Lock this. The wine was probably poisoned. No, the door closed. What? That was nowhere near hitting me. Silliness. Up, up, Daniel. Damn it, Daniel. Our lantern broke again. And I don't want to use a tinderbox. What this hard mode feels like is it feels like it wants you to just play the whole game in one run. Because there's no autosaves. Yeah, a few drops of oil is right. So I think these things are affected. Just taking a look around for goodies. Nothing. Alright. Let's just use our dark vision to move as much as we can out of the way. Oh, there we go. removing the rocks from the door. Hooray. By the way you regain a lot of your... 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of your sanity is by progressing. Progress makes your sanity go up. He sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand. Veiled ground or viled ground? Oh, jeez. Laboratory time. During 3 days in Algiers, the sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on the SS Hortense, headed for London. There is a light source here for me to look at. Alright, 4. Good. I do have them all. Get the pilot lights going on that. The stairs have collapsed. Lovely. No, I don't think there's an order to these. I just have to mix them. And that helps with my sanity quite a bit. There's nothing back here, right? Yeah. Looks like all the boxes rearranged themselves, even though I threw them around before. Now, what's around that I could use for this? These planks? Maybe. Perfect. Simple enough. We return to the entrance hall. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lie scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. There's goop everywhere. Alright. This here is going to be my first save. Alright. This will be the end of the first episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent.